Got another video for you. Thank you for tuning in one more time. This week we're doing a comb over mid fade with a quiffed front around the bang. I like this haircut. It's pretty simple, but it comes out pretty clean. So yeah, we'll jump right in here. Starting with the Barber Pro, and I have a number 3 guard attachment that I'm using to clean up the sides. And we're just starting off with a bit of clipper over comb, and we'll bring that all the way around, as you'll see, to start this haircut. I would say that this gentleman came in right around a month or two in between visits. He is a regular client of mine. Yeah, so as you can see, he has quite a bit of growth since his last visit, and we're just taking that out, moving the bulk again with just the number 3 guard. This is nothing too complex, pretty textbook to start this haircut. And for those who are not familiar with working with straight hair, this is a good video to watch to help you learn. Again, there's not a whole lot of difference between cutting your different hair textures and types. And then the only way to learn is just to get in there and start cutting. Again, mannequins come in handy, and it just takes practice, takes time, just like everything else. So if you're cutting straight hair and you're frustrated with yourself because you're not getting out those lines, or you really don't know what to do when you jump on a head, just keep practicing. Videos like this, tutorials like this help, but don't give up on the craft. You will get it. It does not come overnight. Now on the side of his head right here, we're going to keep what I call a ledge, and I'm not going up too far to take that out, so we're going to leave some length around the sides of his head. And I'm trying not to go past that, as you can see, and I'm using that comb in there to sort of maintain the length that I need to maintain for the look of this, or the style of this particular haircut. And I'm continuing to wet the hair. As you're cutting it, you want to make sure that it's wet because it's easy to cut. And it just gets the hair to smooth out a lot better when you're working with it. So I'm smoothing the hair out as I'm wetting it. And I always have my comb in hand, as most barbers do. It's kind of hard to work without the right tools, so always have your comb handy. Again, I've taken the guard off this time, and we're continuing to do clip over comb. And as I said earlier, I'm maintaining the length around the sides, and I'm just blending it in, working my comb at a 45-degree angle as to fade and blend the hair as I move up the side of his head. And this is a technique for blending the hair. And you'll see me do a lot of clip over comb because, again, the comb is just acts as a guard while I'm blending. don't forget to smooth the hair out and to comb the hair down, because it puts the hair back in place so that you can see exactly where you are as you're cutting. As you can see, I'm holding that comb at a 45-degree angle. And I'm removing the hair as it falls in the comb to take away what I don't need to continue to fade up. And this is coming together pretty nicely. And this is textbook stuff. You'll learn this in barber school. As you can see, this is coming together real nice. Now right there, I just moved the bang out of the way because I did not want to cut the bang off. Or I'm not trying to blend his bang at this point, because what I'm going to do is save that for later on in his haircut in order to quiff it up in the front. And I'm just continuing to clean it up. This clip over comb technique is something that I use probably on every haircut. I try not to use a lot of guards. Of course, the guard is nothing but a comb attachment, but I find that using clipper over comb, I'm able to do a lot more, and it saves a lot of time while I'm cutting the hair. So I'm just going around cleaning up some more and making sure that the blend is pretty much detailed. And this looks good so far. So I picked up my shears. I'm going to do a little work with that. Moving on to the top of the head. In order to further the style that we're looking for. As you can see, this is coming together pretty well. I'm just continuing to further the look of the haircut. We've clipped the front here just to give it a bit of style and some texture as well. And this is pretty much the look that we're going for this haircut and finishing it up. And I'm continuing to just style it further. And as you've been watching, I've already added some pomade prior to blow drying his hair. I am going to apply some more to finish it off. And I'm working the hair in the direction that it's been laid. And this is pretty much just finishing off the look. And I've applied a layer to just lock it in. I'm picking up the blow dryer again to make sure that it's dried and properly in it. We're getting the texture that we're looking for out of this look. Now, a lot of my tubes, I've chosen not to spend a great deal of money on my tubes. I did spend some on this particular blow dryer because it's a finishing tube, which is important for this, so you don't want to go cheap with that. Your blow dryer is essential to finish off the styles and give your hair body as well as texture and form. So this one's a pretty good tool. You see, we've got some texture in the front. Now, a lot of barbers might call this something different, but I just call it a quiff in the front. Just basically just cleaning this up. This is a pretty fun haircut to do. Didn't take a whole lot of time. Probably spent about 25 minutes on this haircut here. Customer's quite pleased with it. I think it looks good. So we're just gonna wrap this up pretty soon. Stay tuned, you all. I'm not real long-winded this week. Making it quite brief with my words. I'm an action person. I'm a doer, so I let that speak for itself. All right. Well, thank you so much for staying tuned. If you like it, please like and subscribe. And thank you very much. We got more to come.